off. Today is day 201 of the year of streaming and learning to code. We have broken the 200 barrier. Kind of fun. What are we looking for? So, day 201, we are continuing on here at freeCodeCamp. I think we've passed the halfway point of the JavaScript nightmare. Let's jump over here. That way it loads our data for the map. There we go, all the fun grayed out stuff. So how much further do we have to go? So there's object and nonsense. So invert to accessing object properties. And we are at accessing object properties. Oh, look at that. Cool. Okay, so let's do... We've got 2 pages worth. Build JavaScript objects. You know what? I don't know if we can actually clear an entire page's worth of info. I kind of doubt it. That would be cool if we could. We're going to try and power through this. We don't have that long. We've got like a 20-ish minute stream. Today was rather interesting. Kind of full. Side note, went and saw Dunkirk today. It came out. Look at this. Look at this. We got a t-shirt because we saw it. We can't see that. Can we see that? OBS. See? And it was the special... Oh, God. Oh, wow. It's just a shirt, Steven. Just, one of these works. There we go. I saw Dunkirk on IMAX, 70mm film. It's kind of impressive, not gonna lie. Apparently there's only 31 theaters in the entire nation, so United States, so across the handful, 50-ish states or so, there's only 31 theaters that can support the proper viewing experience, or the intended viewing experience, if you will, on the full 70mm IMAX film. So one of them being in Irvine, at the Irvine Spectrum. So we saw the first showing. They were giving the shirts out to the first showing of the 70mm IMAX one, and yeah, it was an intense movie. I don't think Dunkirk is on my to-do list for places to go visit for vacations or honeymoon or any kind of desirable destination. Looked kind of awful. Now, maybe that was just during the war. Maybe it's turned into a killer tourist spot, but I kind of doubt it. Impressive movie nonetheless, though. Yeah, not a good day to be in that part of the world, considering the time frame for that movie. So, that's my 2 cents on that. Definitely recommend it. Tons of fun. And speaking of fun, fingers crossed, let's learn some programmy goodness regarding comparison with the equality operator. That doesn't sound anywhere near as fun as seeing Dunkirk opening night. So yeah. If you could choose between watching this and Dunkirk, if you have that choice, if you're in that position, I would recommend go watch Dunkirk right now, instead of dragging yourself through this. So yeah, word of the wise. Anywho, from the top, limited time, let's do our best. There are many comparison operators in JavaScript. All of these operators return a Boolean true or false value. The most basic operator is the equality operator. The equality equals. The equality operator compares 2 values and returns true if they're equivalent or false if they're not. Note equality is different from assignment, a single equal sign, which assigns the value at the right of the operator to the variable in the left. A function equality test, my value. If my value is equivalent to 10, return equal, else. Their if statement is so fascinating to me, how they've got the whole function in its own curly brace. We went over this yesterday. And then their if statement in its own curly brace. And then they've just got the equivalent else statement kind of floating there. Outside of the if, but inside of the function. I just find it fascinating. Anywho, so if my value is equal to 10, the equality operator returns true, so the code in curly braces will execute and the function will return equal, otherwise function will return not equal. In order for JavaScript to compare two different data types, for example, numbers and strings, it must convert one type to another. Once it does, however, it can compare terms as follows. 1 equivalent to 1, true, 1 to 2, false, 1 to 1, true, and 3 to 3, also true. Instructions: add the equality operator to the indicated line so that the function will return equal when the value is equivalent to 12. We are adding something to a line. Change this line if value is equivalent to, I think they want us to shimmy in a 10. No, they're pissed. Test equals 10 should return not equal. What is happening? So they do want it to equal or they don't? Add the equality operator to indicate to the indicated line so that the function will return equal when the value is equivalent to 12. Well, if we want it to be equal to 12, we would tell it you should be equal to 12, like so. D to the 9s. Yeah. And then some. Comparison with the strict equality operator. Is this going to be the same rinse and repeat thing that we were dealing with yesterday? I think so. We've got a handful of lessons with the same title, similar to how we had a handful of lessons yesterday with the manipulate same title. So we're just going to do exactly what they're requesting. Okay, interesting. However, we will take some time reflecting on this. Strict equality 3 is the counterpart to the equality operator 2. Unlike the equality operator, strict equality tests both data types. Oh, and the value of the compared element. Wait. Unlike the equality operator, strict equality tests both data types. Oh, okay. So, because I noticed last time, one, we were comparing a number to a string, but it gave thumbs up. So it's kind of loosey-goosey, if you will. Anything goes. Versus strict, it has to be the same data type to the same data type. In the second example, 3 is a number type and 3 is a string type, so that's not going to fly. A wolf in sheep's clothing. That damn 3 as a string. We're not going to fall for it, though, thanks to our strict equality operator. Instructions: use the strict equality operator in the if statement so the function will return equal when the value is strictly equal to 7 and the data type being a number. 3 equals, if you will, 7 and run. Feel that need for speed and that strict equality. Comparison with inequality operators. So, yeah, same song and dance. The inequality operator is opposite of the equality operator, means it's not equal, returns false, vice versa, something, so forth. Is it strict against data types? Inequality will convert. We're dying. That's okay. Don't mind us. It's bound to happen one day. Like the equality operator, the inequality operator will convert data types of values while comparing. Okay, so 1 is not equal to 2. That is a true statement. 1 is not equal to 1, but it's a string, so that's false because 1 is equal to 1, and it's different data types. So this is loosey-goosey. This is like the 2 equals. So does that mean we can have a strict not equals? Let's find out. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Well, 1 is not, 1 false, and 1 is not true, and false, and 0, and good. Tons of fun. Add the inequality operator, not equals, in the if statement so that the function will return not equal when the value is not equal to 99. I'm just going to go off gut instinct here. Exclamation equals, so not equals 99. Is that good enough? It is. We have liftoff. Are we tacking on an extra? Look at that. We do have a strict inequality operator. You know, I don't know if they actually went over this in that much detail. I'm sure they did at Code Academy, but I don't remember it. So that's cool. Now we've got a much better understanding, because I've always wondered what the difference between the 2 equals and the 3 was. It's the strict aspect. Same song and dance for the not equal to, which we will need. We know we're going to need that. And what would they like? So, see. So what's happening here? In the strict inequality operator is the opposite of the strict equality operator. It means strictly not equal and returns false, where strictly equal would return true, and vice versa. Strict inequality will not convert data types. So, the number 3 is not the same as the string 3. That equals out in this opposite world we're living in. Cool. So, instructions. Add the strict first, read this correctly, then do whatever they tell us to do. Add the strict inequality operator to the if statement so the function will return not equal when value is not strictly equal to 17. We are on the lookout for 17. Everyone keep an eye out for said number. Run test. 17 is not allowed. Code long and prosper. Long enough. It's a short stream. Code quickly and prosper. That would have been more applicable. Comparison with the greater than operator. Greater than operator compares value to numbers. We know how this works. If the number to the left is greater than the number to the right, true, false, yes, good. Attack of the alligator, and so forth. Like the equality operator, greater than stuff 5 and 3 is true, and 2 is less than, yeah, great. Okay, so add the greater than operator to the indicated lines so that the return statement makes sense. To the indicated values, yes, and we will. So value is greater than 100. Value is greater than 10 or return 10 or under. Yeah, so let's run that. Good enough. Flawless victory. Mortal Kombat. Tons of fun. My favorite is Mortal Kombat 2 on the Super Nintendo. Just throwing that out there. It's pretty much flawless. Comparison with the greater than or equal to operator. The greater than or equal to operator, yes, compares values. If the number is greater than, yes, things equal out. Great, like the equal. It's a happy numeric nightmare. 6 and so forth, 7 and 3. Whoa. Tiny cat, watch yourself. 7 is greater than or equal to 3. Oh, so this, because it's got a single equals sign, isn't anything crazy. That's fascinating. Also, Tiny Cat, will you please play over here? Thank you. Did you move the mic? Did I move the mic because I moved you past it? I think we did. Let's barely resituate ourselves. Add the greater than or equal to operator to the indicated line so that the return statements make sense. Cat, you're blocking the screen. Thank you for moving. Greater than or equal to, like so. 20. No. You're stepping on things. Will you please move? You're just itching your face on my fingers. What are you typing? 09? Can't you at least... No. Look, walk on the numbers. If you're gonna step on the keyboard, at least step on the correct keys. Can you find a new place to be a cat? We're gonna get rid of the shirt, too. Over there. How about you shimmy? No, 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 no. Oh my god. We've got limited stream time tonight, princess. Jesus. Look, just be happy over here, okay? Thank you. Cats. Not a good idea. Reset your code. Just clean slate, pretend it... Are you scrolling? No, that was me. Losing my mind because of this damn feline. Equals. Greater than or equal to 20. And greater than or equal to 10. Yes, yes. Good, good, good. Over 9,000. Run test. Challenge destroyed. Next one. Do they have strict greater than equal to? I feel like they do. I feel like they should. Maybe they don't, but I'd be interested in living in that type of universe. I think that would be awesome. That would be my superpower if I could choose one. Strict greater than or equal to. Comparison? Yeah. Not exactly helpful in a fight, but great when it comes to calculations. Basic ones. Comparing. The less than operator. Not even calculations, just comparisons. The less than operator, same song and dance, but it's a lesser evil twin compared to greater than. Something about true and other stuff. It's a lot of the same info. 2 is less than 5. Shocking. 8, less than 4. Super false. They've got to be saving the strict one for us. Because no other site we've come across yet, or resources really, dove into the stricter greater than or equal to. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. It's probably wishful thinking. Let's do this. Add the less than to the indicated lines. So, we are less thanning. Lessing than? Less thanning. One of those. If we had to make it into a verb, one of those two situations is right. There's a hyphen involved for sure. 25 and less than equals 55. Why are they pissed at us? Under 25. Oh, right. I was all the other ones, we were just looking at the number and throwing it in. What we should have been doing is looking at the whole phrase. So they want it to be under 25, so 24 and 54. They still hate us. Did we miss something? What's happened? Oh, we came out of the greater than or equal to, so I thought we were on the equaling phase, but we're not. Just less than. 25. Ahead of the curve, Steven. Ahead of the curve. There we go. Woohoo. Kind of. It's a meh-y, but we made it through that one. Now we're on to less than or equal to. So let's shove that in its respective places. Less than equals smaller than or equal to 12. And smaller than or equal to 24. And run it. Yes, party on, Wayne, indeed. Submit and go to my next challenge. Comparisons with the logical and operator. What the deuce is the logical? Oh, the logical and operator. That's what's happening. I thought these dudes were showing up separately to the party. Logical and operator drive together or drive in separate cars, but, you know, they start doing stuff with and. No, This is about and. And is being escorted. by logical and operator. They are Anne's entourage. That's what's happening in the title breakdown. Anyways, less analyzing of the titles. Sometimes you will need to test more than one thing at a time. The logical and operator, double ampersand, returns true if and only if the operands to the left and the right of it are true. You know what we should look into? The double ampersand tattoo. Are there a lot of programmers out there with a double ampersand tattoos, brandings, insignias? Probably not. There's got to be a few, but I'm guessing that it's a pretty small crowd. Is that too nerdy of a tattoo? I don't think that's really possible to have too nerdy of a tattoo. But that's a thing. What are we looking at here? So something about true, yes, both sides have to be the same. A lot of repeat info that we've seen. It's just we haven't read it in a while, but it's all so basic, but we have to keep forging ahead. Why did we agree to a whole year of this? Damn you, Steven. No, and it's making sounds. Let's at least get through the comparison titled Nightmare, shall we? How many more of these comparison ones do we have? Okay, 2 more, and then the introduction of the else. Hey, water bottle, tiny cat. Try to not knock it off the table. So that means we're dealing with this one, the logical and then the logical or. Huh. I'm not sure if the else and if that all gets thrown into the same thing, but these were all consecutive, so I'm going to consider this a family right here, and we're just going to leave it at that. So these two, then we'll be good. What are we looking for? We are looking for instructions, kind of, examples. Same effect could be achieved by nesting an if statement inside another if number greater than 5, if number greater than 10, return yes, blah, 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 return no. We'll only return yes if the number is between 6 and 9, 9 and 6 included. Same logic can be written as if a number is greater than 5 and number less than 10, return yes, otherwise return no. Instructions. Combine the two if statements into one statement, which will return yes if value is less than or equal to 50 and greater than or equal to 25. Otherwise, will return no. So something's happening here. We are taking our double if statements, turning it into one. Let's get rid of this guy. Yeah. So here we've got value. If a value is, what did they want? Is less than or equal to 50. So if value is less than or equal to 50 and double amps, value is greater than or equal to 25. That is greater than or equal to 25. I feel like something's out of place here, or that they should be swapped. Value. No, less than 50, but greater than 25. I know it'll run fine, but I feel like it should be... Let's flip them around. Also, what's happening? They're pissed about something. The yes. Sure. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to move these. And cutting this, and pasting here, and cutting that, and pasting there. So, run that. Okay, why are they needlessly frustrated at us? Are we missing something? Is it... I think it was the curly braces of the first if. We only got rid of the beginning portion. Yeah, it was the if. It was the remaining curliness to the if. Ludicrous speed. Go. Yeah. When in Rome. I don't think that actually applies to this situation, but it will in ours. Comparison with the logical OR operator. Again, logical and operator are OR's entourage. That's how one would dissect that title. The logical... Hey, look at that. We did... we started at 70. Okay, so we're ending on another even number, 80. So that's cool. 180. Oh no, why are we so sneezy? We're right at the end. Uh-oh. Good lord, run for the hills, children. Save yourselves. Little kitty, I apologize for practically sneezing all in your face in that general direction. But it was you or the webcam, so... It was a general listing. Hopefully, we can finish this before another explosion happens. Something about OR. The logical OR operator. Double pipes, vertical lines, whatever you want to call them. Returns true if either the operand is true. Otherwise, returns false. The pattern below should look familiar from our waypoints. If blah blah blah, no. If 5, no. Return blank. Where's the OR? Aha, here's the OR. Will return yes if the number is between 5 and 10. 5 and 10 included. The same logic can be written as number is greater than 10 or the number is less than 5. Return no. Otherwise, return yes. Instructions. Combine the two if statements into one statement which returns outside if the value is not between 10 and 20, inclusive. Otherwise, return inside. So we want it to be outside. We want to get rid of the first if statement in its entirety. Yeah. And the way that was set up, it already had its curly nonsense dealt with and removed. So now we get to deal with if a value is... What did they want? Not between 10 and 20 inclusive. So if it's less than 10, equal to 10, or value is greater or equal to 20. Beautiful, beautiful. And run. Something about... Is it this curliness? Something is wrong with the dark side. I think it's me. Value, 10, inclusive. Wouldn't that mean it includes 10 and 20? How do we're so damn close to figuring out what we need. Why? 10 and 20? And run? Okay. I was figuring the way they have inclusive, maybe I'm just not reading inclusive correctly in my mind. That'd be like if you're going to dinner, 4 people are going to dinner, and you're one of the 4, wouldn't you be considered inclusive instead of exclusive? That includes you're one of the... Right? Doesn't matter. I'm crazy. It's what? It's after midnight. Challenge destroyed. We ended on a fizzle. We survived. So, let's go ahead and power things down. Tomorrow, we will continue on with introducing else statements. They will finally acknowledge the else that we've been questioning, the lack of, here at freeCodeCamp. But in the meantime, boom, profile stuff. Awesome. Let's go ahead and back out into OBS. Thank you again to anyone and everyone who may have stopped by to view the stream. Even if you stumbled in here accidentally, any and all views are greatly, greatly appreciated. The adventure continues tomorrow with day 202 of the year of streaming and learning to code, but in the meantime, we are stopping the stream. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it!